6:45 a.m. This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The news, edited by J. Yogaraj and read by Mario Vijayavardhana. The headlines. The President in his Christmas greeting message says Christmas represents the celebration of hope. The Prime Minister says Christmas, which marks the birth of Jesus Christ, provides a strong foundation for a society that values human dignity and humanity. Tighten security to churches across the country. Tourist arrivals to Sri Lanka surpass 1.4 million this year. A presidential amnesty for 1,004 prisoners for Christmas. Over 13,000 arrested during the Operation Yuktiya. Sri Lankan-born Tamil actor comedian Bondamani passes away. In news overseas, children in Bethlehem call for solidarity with Palestinians on Christmas Eve. In sports news, Jerome Jairatne back as high-performance centre-head of the SLC. Christians all over the world celebrate Christmas today. They commemorate the birth of Christ in a spiritual way. Christians in Sri Lanka also celebrate this special day of Christmas in a grand scale. President Ranil Wickremesinghe released a special message in view of Christmas. The President says Christmas represents a celebration of hope. The individuals who traversed in obscurity, burdened with tears and sighs, have witnessed a profound light. In the pursuit of revitalizing that hope, I extend my wishes for all of us to conscientiously fulfill our responsibilities and duties, fostering a Christmas that instills fresh hopes in our nation. Amid our celebratory mood, it is crucial to maintain focus on the authentic significance of Jesus Christ's birth in a manger, encapsulated by the theme, sharing a meal with the less fortunate. Christmas serves as a reminder of the birth of Jesus Christ, who in self-sacrifice on the cross redeemed humanity from sin. Guided by Christian teachings, we are urged to forgive those who oppose us, those who have wronged us, and to relinquish all feelings of animosity and resentment. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Dinesh Gunawardena said Christmas, which marks the birth of Jesus Christ, provides a strong foundation for a society that values human dignity and humanity. The teachings of Jesus Christ contain a vision to look at the world realistically with love, kindness and mercy. Christmas is an occasion for a new beginning towards creating economically prosperous Sri Lanka that is abundant with harvest and conflicts which are resolved by eliminating hatred and cruelty in accordance with the teachings of Jesus Christ, who professed the wonderful lesson of sharing kindness to the entire human race, animals and even the environment. The Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation and Radio Sri Lanka wish our listeners a Merry Christmas. The Sri Lanka Police announces that special police security will be provided to churches and other relevant religious places of worship today, the 25th of December, in view of Christmas. The police media spokesman SSP Nihal Taldua said, priests can contact the police headquarters on 0112 472757 for any assistance on security matters. Once again, the police media spokesman SSP Nihal Taldua said, priests can contact the police headquarters on 0112 472757 for any assistance on security matters. Meanwhile, the main midnight Christmas Mass of Sri Lanka, led by the Archbishop of Colombo, Malcolm Cardinal Ranjith, was held at 11:45 p.m. last night at St. Francis Xavier's Church in Halpay. Sri Lanka received over 1.4 million tourists by the end of the third week of December, the latest statistics released by the Sri Lanka Tourism Development Authority shows. The SLTDA weekly report on tourist arrivals released on Saturday shows that 1,404,998 tourists have arrived by the 21st of December 2023. According to the report, 128,047 tourists arrived in Sri Lanka between the 1st and the 21st of December. in 2022, Sri Lanka only received 719,978 tourists for the whole year, the SLTDA data shows. India, Russia, Britain, Germany, Australia and China are among the top source markets in December. Tourism is one of Sri Lanka's top foreign revenue generators. In late November, the government waived visa fees for nationals from China, India, Indonesia, Russia, Thailand, Malaysia and Japan to boost tourism in the coming season. This news broadcast comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The Sri Lanka Police, together with the Police Special Task Force, the STF, has arrested over 13,000 suspects over drug-related crimes since the launch of the Operation Yuktiya on the 17th of December, up to now, the police say. The police media spokesman SSP Nihal Taldua stated that accordingly a total of 13,666 individuals were arrested for drug-related crimes, while 1,097 of them have been sent for rehabilitation. Sri Lankan-born Tamil actor comedian Kadishwaran, popularly known as Bondamani, passed away in Chennai on Saturday at the age of 60. The actor was reportedly suffering from kidney-related ailments. The actor, who was taking treatment for renal failure, reportedly fainted on Saturday night at his residence in Pochiakal, after which he was rushed to hospital. Unfortunately, he was declared dead. Born in Sri Lanka, Kadishwaran came to Tamil Nadu in 1983 as a refugee during the Sri Lankan Civil War. It was a chance encounter with actor-director K. Bhagyaraj that led him into the film industry as a supporting actor in Pavunu Pavuntan in 1991. Though he found a break as a supporting actor, his claim to fame was the many comedy scenes he starred in with Vadivelu. Some of his notable comedy scenes came in films like Pongala Pongal, Sundara Travels, Winner, English Karan, Aru and Marudamalai. In a career spanning over 3 decades, Bondamani has more than 250 films to his credit. He was last seen in this year's release, Va Varalaman Va. Under a special presidential amnesty, 1,004 prisoners will be released this Christmas. Of the prisoners to be released, 15 are female inmates. According to the powers vested with the President under Article 34 of the Constitution, this special state amnesty is granted to prisoners to coincide with Christmas. The number of prisoners who will be released after cancelling the fines due from them are 437, and the number of prisoners who will be released due to the reduction in the parole period of 1 month is 368. The Sri Lanka Railways and the Sri Lanka Transport Board will commence special train and bus services for the Sripada pilgrimage season from Udduva Full Moon Poya Day, which falls on the 26th of this month. The Minister of Transport, Highways and Mass Media, Dr. Bandula Gunawardena, has instructed the Sri Lanka Railways to line up its services under several sectors for pilgrims travelling to Sripada. Accordingly, a special train service will run today from Colombo Fort to Badulla and from Badulla to Colombo Fort, and from Kandy to Badulla and Badulla to Kandy, to facilitate regular train services for the convenience of pilgrims and travellers during the season and the school and Christmas vacation. The SLTB Sripada pilgrimage special bus service will commence from Tuesday, the 26th of December. The Minister has given the instructions to continue this special service till the end of the pilgrimage season.
The main news story is brought to you by Sinhala Mahatmya.
The Sri Lanka Police announces that a special police security plan will be provided to churches and other relevant religious places of worship today, the 25th of December, in view of Christmas. The police media spokesman SSP Nihal Taldua said priests can contact the police headquarters on 0112 472757 for any assistance on security matters. Once again, the police media spokesman SSP Nihal Taldua said priests can contact the police headquarters on 0112 472757 for any assistance on security matters.
The main news story was brought to you by Sinhala Mahatmya.
This is Watchlight.
The Western Province has been identified as a dengue high-risk area, and 46% of the country's total dengue cases are reported from this province, the National Dengue Control Program Director Dr. Sulat Samarveera said yesterday. He said the President's Secretary Saman Ekanayak has also issued a circular to all heads of institutions, including measures to be taken to prevent this situation from becoming an epidemic in the Western Province. This circular on the prevention and control of dengue disease has been forwarded to all the ministerial secretaries, provincial chief secretaries, governor secretaries, district governors, district secretaries, heads of state departments and chairmen of state corporations and institutional boards on the 22nd of December. So far, 38,890 infected people have been reported from the Colombo, Gampaha and Kalutara districts.
Coming up, World News.
In World News headlines, Netanyahu vows to fight until the end. Children in Bethlehem call for solidarity with Palestinians on Christmas Eve. Japanese shipping firms decide to avoid the Red Sea due to Houthi attacks. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to continue the fight against Hamas until the end, reiterating his hardline stance. Netanyahu was speaking at a cabinet meeting on Sunday. Netanyahu told his ministers that the US President Joe Biden understands that Israel will fight until it achieves total victory, however long it takes. Washington has been pressing Israel to scale down its military campaign. On Christmas Eve, children in the West Bank city of Bethlehem called for solidarity with the Palestinian people. On Sunday, 5 Palestinian children alternately read out their messages for the children of the world in 5 different languages at the square in front of the Church of the Nativity. The church stands on what is believed to be the birthplace of Jesus Christ. A 14-year-old girl living in Bethlehem delivered her speech in English. Japanese shipping firms are changing their routes of their ships to avoid the Red Sea, where Yemen's anti-government Houthi group has been attacking passing vessels. Nippon News and a Japanese firm also known as NYK Line and Mitsuyo Ski Lines have temporarily altered the course of their vessels to and from Europe to avoid the Red Sea, citing the possibility that those with links to Israel may be targeted by the Houthis. They are sending their vessels around the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa. And now the main points of the World News segment once again. Netanyahu vows to fight until the end. Children in Bethlehem call for solidarity with Palestinians on Christmas Eve. Japanese shipping firms decide to avoid the Red Sea due to Houthi attacks.
Development News.
The Commercial Bank of Ceylon and DEMO have come together once again to offer attractive discounts and other benefits to customers who obtain leasing facilities for the purchase of commercial vehicles and agri-machinery from DEMO. The promotion covers the popular Tata Ace HT2, widely known locally as DEMO Bata, in the commercial vehicle segment, and tractors from the Mahindra and Swaraj brands, and LOVOL combined harvesters in the agriculture machinery segment.
Moving on with sports news.
Sri Lanka Cricket Operations Manager Jerome Jayaratne once again back to the post of High Performance Centre HPC head as SLC overall consultant Sanajay Surya wanted to reconstruct the High Performance Centre very soon to focus on the next T20 World Cup and 2027 One-Day World Cup. Under the service of Jerome Jayaratne, High Performance Centre HPC did a good job, but after replaced by 2 foreigners, Simon Wills of England and Tim McCaskill of Australia, HPC duties were not up to the expectations. HPC is the main place to construct good cricketers for the national team, and its coaching staff has to get full responsibility.
May this Christmas bring happiness, love, peace and success to you and your family. Merry Christmas. National Savings Bank.
Business News. Sponsored by National Savings Bank. The safest place for your money.
Sri Lanka's Export Development Board EDB completed a comprehensive 6-week export coaching program aimed at assisting small and medium-sized enterprises with an export potential registered under EDB new Export Development Program to develop their export marketing plans as the first step in their journey towards becoming export ready. The new Export Development Program implemented by the Sri Lanka Export Development Board is aimed at developing the export potential of SMEs to enter export markets.